Hi, I'm Spencer with Strong Together Family, and today I want to go over kettlebell swings, an amazing exercise. It can provide you with many benefits, but you have to understand what are your goals, because there are essentially 4 different methods for doing kettlebell swings, of which 2 are for your lower body, 2 for your upper body, and they can potentially change the results that you'll get out of doing the exercises. All right, first let's address the upper body. There's a swing version known as the American kettlebell swing, where when you get your hands up, you actually bring it up overhead and get a little thrust forward with your chest to try to engage serratus area. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a fan, and I'm not saying it's bad for you. However, when you are closed grip here in this position, you do have a tendency to increase risk of a shoulder impingement. The method we prefer is actually to stop right here mid-chest, also known as a Russian swing. We found that when we get mid-chest, we can actually force muscle contraction, our abs, our shoulders, our biceps, our triceps, and instead of coming up above our head, which is actually a little bit of a resting period, because once you're here, you can actually take the weight through your structure and take a quick pause, rest. We like to keep constant tension on our body by only going chest height, okay? So those are upper body variations. The lower body variation, which is the most that are in play with the majority of people, is whether or not you're going to involve the quads or whether or not you're going to do more of a glute hinge method. Now, from the side without the kettlebell, some people prefer to actually involve a squat and a hinge as they go. Some people prefer just the hinge. Hinge is just a basic back and forth of the hips. The squat you're probably familiar with, the up and down. So the squat hinge version is here, here. See how I squat to create my momentum? Absolutely a great exercise, allowing the quads to get involved in the workout. The quads in most workouts is generally a good thing, so that's okay. There's really nothing wrong with that, all right? We, however, generally, most of the time prescribe doing hip hinge only, because we really like the kettlebell swings for our glutes. So instead of doing a squat hinge, we do a pure traditional hip hinge of bringing our hips back and forward to allow for hamstring and glute contraction. Slight differences that are going to change whether or not you're involving the quads, so that whether or not you're focusing on glute development or partial quad and partial glute development, okay? And those are the 2 major variations with the kettlebell swing that you might have seen some people doing. Both are okay. It generally comes down to what is your overall goal. Some people want to involve the quads for developing the quads. Some people prefer to use it as a glute development exercise, and both work. You really just generally have to feel what is your goal and apply accordingly. All right? Those are your 4 major variations of a kettlebell swing. Apply them liberally to your workout. See which one works best for you. That's generally the safest, smartest way to prescribe workouts. As long as you're in a safe position, you'll generally be okay. All right. I'm Spencer with Strong Together Family. This is the kettlebell swing. Thank you very much.